All right. Well, welcome to. That way, Levi. You don't say welcome to Slam Podcast, episode 3. Is episode 3? It's on you.
Am I doing this?
Yeah, say it. Look right at the
With
camera right there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Give it some gusto.
Oh, okay. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I loved yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Welcome Slam Podcast.
Yo. Slam Podcast. Here we go.
Episode
number 3.
Cha-ching.
There we go.
Cha-ching. Ooh, maybe that could be our new intro, dude.
I think you're
Cha-ching.
onto something, Levi.
That little sound effect.
I think you got
Levi,
something.
proud of you, man.
You should just
You
be a
gave us-
sound
you gave
effects
us a new
guy in the
thing.
background. Be like,
Cha-ching.
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 I love that.
He could be like Migos in the background.
All right, well, we have from New Heart Christian Church from Lebanon, Tennessee.
Mhm.
Is that right?
That's correct.
Long
Yeah.
drive for you
us,
guys.
We flew all the way from the
flew,
country
yeah.
of Lebanon.
Yeah, bro.
Lebanon.
From Lebanon. That'd
Yeah.
be wild.
That would be
Yeah.
wild.
And this
That
is
would
what
be
they
cool.
look like. They're very white,
Very
surprisingly
white.
enough. The
Yeah.
whitest country. Yeah. No. Let's see. So we have Levi. We have Leighton off camera, but he's going to be coming.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid,
Yeah.
Leighton. We see you. They'll see you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
step
all
up
me.
to it.
My bad.
They can hear you, bro. You,
Oh.
have a good deep voice.
You do.
I'm a grown
Flattered.
man, and you sound older and better than me.
Flattered.
Wow.
What can I say?
If I go through a drive-through, 90% of the time they think I'm a woman.
Really?
Really?
Maybe 95.
Do
Really?
your drive. I order something right now. I order from Burger King. I
McDonald's.
like a Whopper.
Okay, so can
Order a
I
Whopper. I'm gonna close my eyes.
have a Whopper, please? I'll take it. I'll do a double stack. I think that people think I'm like
You
a
get too
40-year-old
excited?
smoking woman. That's kind of what I think that people think.
They have to be so shocked.
Sometimes
when you
I'm
when
even
you
like
walk up.
I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'm a man, and they're like, "Excuse me, ma'am." I'm like, "No, not." I just like,
Not
like,
man.
I just
He's
go,
a
man.
whatever.
You should start with, "Hey, I'm a man, and I'm about to order."
I'm about to order.
Let me get this
I'm a man,
Whopper.
I'm about to order some food.
Levi, you'll never have this problem.
No, you're never gonna have that.
Never.
No, that's
How's that feel, man?
Because
I
you're
mean,
like, how old are you now?
I'm 12.
12 years old.
Golly, dude,
do
you
you?
hit puberty before I did. Jeez, that's unbelievable. Way to go, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you always sound like this little kid? Where you're like 3 years old. You're like, Dad.
You always had a
Yeah.
deep voice.
No,
Your
no.
Your first word. Hey, Dad.
Pass the Cheetos.
That's the Cheetos. That's the jam. Do you do flaming hot Cheetos?
No, I hate spice. I'm not good with
golly.
spice at all.
You're missing, bro.
Yeah.
Well, they say your taste buds change every 7 years. You guys
Yeah.
know that?
At
Sure.
13.
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
You got one
whenever
more.
you're 7 comes back for 2 more years.
Yeah. And then
Mhm.
it's
2
gone.
more years, you're
Yeah,
gonna
switch
like
up.
flaming hot Cheetos. Dude.
Yeah, let's just do it.
They're the bomb, bro. Just try them.
I tried them a couple times.
You
I had
can
a whole bag full.
You by trying them. you ate an
Diarrhea,
entire
bro.
bag?
Waterfall. It came
Oh,
out.
really?
It kept coming.
That's the
Nice.
worst kind.
It will-
Yeah.
After flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Golly, they just thought a grown man was on the toilet in there. I bet, dude.
Yeah. If I would stay in there for
It's
one more
burning.
second.
Yeah, 'cause his voice
It's
so deep.
burning.
Wow. All right, cool. Thanks, Levi. I feel
Yeah.
like we learned a lot about you right there.
Yeah.
We got some stuff.
Keep it personal.
That's
right.
That's what'll make this people
That's right.
watch, bro.
Cha-ching.
Yeah.
And then we have Jacob.
Yes.
And what's your last name, Jacob?
Casey.
Casey. All right, nice. And you're the youth leader at New Heart Christian Church.
Correct.
And
Yep.
you've been there for how long? How long did you say?
August will be 2 years.
August
Yes.
will be 2 years.
Mhm.
Excellent. And where maybe you can help us, give us maybe your history. Have you always been with the church and you joined? Were you coming from another church? I
Yeah.
think you said you were born and raised.
Yeah. So just to give a
Around here?
brief. I was a missionary kid in Italy for the first 11
Okay.
years of my life.
Italy. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say 11?
11 years.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And
Almost
then.
all
Did you like learn language and did the whole
Oh
thing?
yeah. The whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
So I went to an Italian school, learned the language.
You know Italian.
I understand it.
Yeah.
But I've forgotten how to
Yeah.
speak it.
Yeah,
so.
because you're not regular. But I bet if you
Yeah.
went there, you would pick it up
probably come
probably in
back.
about
Yeah.
3-6
Yeah.
months. You'd be solid.
I think so. It's still in here, but
Do your
That's pretty
parents
long,
still do
dude.
mission work?
no, but they would like to. They're involved in little ways.
Okay.
But they definitely it's part of who they are.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Were you with a board or with your church or?
We were with an organization called Team Expansion.
Okay.
I think it's based out of Kentucky.
Okay.
And actually Leighton's parents as well, part of Team Expansion.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
He can share
Way to
more
go,
about that
Leighton.
in a little
Yeah.
bit.
You guys will see Leighton. Don't you
Yeah,
worry.
I'm not going to
it's
steal
kinda
his
The
thunder.
The handsome man
Yeah.
himself.
Is good.
Yeah. But yeah, we
Soccer
went through
phenomenon.
them, and yeah. So after year 11, my dad had the sense that we needed to move back
Okay,
to the
okay.
United States, and so
Okay.
we moved down to New Braunfels, Texas.
Okay.
And that's where I spent
Texas.
my high school years.
So were you born in Italy?
I was not born in Italy. I
Okay,
was born
but
in-
most of your time was in Italy as a kid. Then
Correct.
you just went to Texas.
Culture
yeah.
change.
After that, was that a big culture shock for you? Or was it a pretty natural change?
It was hard in some ways. Yeah, I mean, we didn't have a youth group in Italy, and
Okay.
so my first experience for a youth group was back in Texas,
Yeah.
and so
Really?
it was a little challenging trying to learn how to make friends.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
because I was kind of the
How
weird
old are
one.
you now?
I'm 25.
25. All
Yeah.
right.
He doesn't look a day over 19.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
that
everyone
for sure.
tells me I look really young, which is very nice of them.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very,
That's awesome too.
very
As you get
generous.
older, you'll appreciate it more and more.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Someone
cherish
thought I
this.
was 29 yesterday.
Really? Look
Yeah,
at you.
29.
Man.
You do
40
look
I'm
29.
41.
I don't ever
Yeah.
get
Can't
that.
see how
look
you saw
like
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do
People
you guys?
think
How old do you guys think I am?
This will be
You can
fun.
just say it.
This will be fun.
I'm gonna say 39.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I know
you're
it?
exactly 39.
No,
Oh,
I'm 40, but
That's
you
what
know,
I
it's,
thought.
I was gonna-
I mean,
I
that's
was gonna say
basically the same.
45.
That's
It's not like
basically
young
the
enough.
same,
that-
I was gonna say 45.
45.
Yeah.
45.
I get
Levi
it.
would-
I get it.
I was
Levi would
5
cut
off.
you
Levi,
very-
I'm saying never pull your punches, man. Just go for it.
Never
Yeah.
pull your punches.
Yeah.
That's right. Levi's not.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's got that voice.
That's why he ate that
it.
entire
True.
flaming hot
Yeah.
bag of Cheetos.
He's like, I hate
Yeah.
this, but I'm gonna
Punches, dude.
finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome, Jacob.
All right, cool. So were you always like, I'm going to just continue in ministry then? Or was that like, did something happen? Or were you like, no, I'm going to do this?
Yeah, so my parents always encouraged me to go to Bible college for at least a year.
Okay.
They both went to Ozark Christian College, which is
Okay.
in Joplin, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went up there for my first year and fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And then God, through an internship that I did, placed youth ministry on my heart. And then
Yeah.
I decided to pursue a bachelor's degree in youth ministry.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's where I met my wife, named Olivia, and we have
Rock on.
a 1-year-old son named Phineas.
Phineas.
And yeah, we lived in Joplin for a year after we graduated.
Yeah.
And then that's when we started to pray and ask God where he wanted us to
Mhm.
go.
Yeah.
And that's when he led us here. And the rest is history.
To Lebanon.
Is this the college that's called like the College of Hard Work?
No.
No, that's different.
I think that's different.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There's
There's
some
a
other
college
school.
they call the College
It's
of
like
Hard Work.
I don't think it's actually called that, but I think there's another Ozark school that's like
There might be.
You
Yeah.
just don't go to class. You just do a bunch of jobs.
it's just like so much
Bunch of
work.
jobs.
Yeah.
You just go.
So not that one.
Yeah.
Just help
Ozark
professors
Christian College,
move
gotcha.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Something like
Move
Yeah, I don't know.
grass.
I don't know. That's what I was asking. That's all I had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That's
That's
cool,
me.
man. Thanks
Mhm.
for sharing that.
Yeah.
And then you said 2 years. You've been here for 2 years.
Almost 2
Is that
years.
right?
Yeah.
Have you
So
been there?
basically right
Is this
after,
your-
well, a couple years after college then.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
About a year
Yeah.
after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome.
And this is your first year.
Yeah.
In the youth group.
First full year. Yeah.
First full
Sure.
year. Awesome. How's it been?
It's been good. It's
You
really
love it?
fun. Yeah.
You apparently love Phineas.
Phineas
your
is the
son.
best.
Phineas
He's
is
an
the
icon.
best.
He is the best.
Well, what school do you go to?
I go to Mount Juliet Middle School.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Rock on, dude. I know exactly where that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For some reason, Lebanon always feels like a little bit further out
Well, it is.
in the country.
It is a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a little bit.
But do
I
you
mean,
have
from us anyway.
yeah,
Not
from
your
from
perspective.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit further out. So Mount Juliet High School. That's cool. I had some good friends that went there.
Mm.
Does that make you feel
He's
any
like,
better
yeah,
about
whatever, man.
anything? or-
Enlightening.
We're all from the
Yeah,
same
you're like,
town.
thanks, Derek. That really changed my life.
He's like, oh, who were
I
they?
guess I'll keep going there then.
Yeah.
You know, Dan, he also went there.
Landon Cole was real bad.
You know him? You know him?
You know, I think Corey Streeter, that guy that led worship for you guys in the morning, went to Mount Juliet.
He did.
He
Oh,
did,
wow.
yeah.
Is that what he said?
No.
No, he
Oh,
didn't.
I'm
okay.
just
Oh, you
question.
said that
There's a
like-
question
You
mark.
said that like he did. Derek. Yeah, his pictures all over the school.
Question mark.
So,
Just
do
missed
you do
that.
anything at the school? Do you any like hobbies or anything?
Just school.
After curricular, do you sports or anything? Or
I tried out. They're
what'd you
only
try out for?
baseball.
Didn't make it.
There's only 2 people that made it
Oh,
Mm.
out
what?
of like 12.
Oh, because they already
Yeah.
had like a full roster.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's lame.
That's the
bro.
problem with the big
Sorry.
Really
school,
is.
though. I mean, you
Did you
have a lot
grow
of
up playing a
competition.
lot of baseball?
Baseball and basketball.
Yeah. I didn't make my basketball team in middle school, and I call it quits after that.
I didn't either.
I did church league after that. 'Cause
Yeah, me too.
They don't cut nobody in church league.
No, you can
right.
always play.
There's room for everyone.
There's room for everybody.
Church league might not be very
The more the
Christian,
merrier.
but they do let everyone
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, and our gym was carpeted. It wasn't just, it wasn't a
Oh.
hard court.
Bro,
It was-
the
it was
fouls
it was
must
a
be
carpet court.
the fouls must be terrible.
I've had some of those.
Yeah, dude,
Oh
rug
yeah,
burns
it's
are
like the rug,
legit.
straightforward
They're
rug burns.
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, there's part of my body on the
It was
floor.
pretty awesome. I didn't mind it. I think
The
they should make an
carpet?
NBA change. Hear me now, NBA carpet
dumb
should be
idea.
the new basketball
No,
court.
no.
You know how easy it is to change carpet?
Why do you want it though? Like, why do you need to change it?
It's just nice. You can lay down.
Okay, you maybe convince me.
Yeah, that's all it took.
Yeah, that's all it took. I need to lay down.
Hey, well, I think that's crazy. They didn't
Yeah.
make it, man. I've never seen you play baseball, but I imagine you're unbelievable.
But you did let them hear you talk, right? I mean, you let them know that you had the voice.
Yeah.
Seriously.
All right.
Even
well,
for that alone.
yeah,
Just to have you in the
that's awesome.
dugout.
Yeah, bro.
Are you going to try it again?
Go team, go. Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
for you, dude.
that's awesome.
I love that. Don't give up on that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Do you play anywhere else? Did you play? You know where Rotary Park is, like Donaldson Park over here?
I don't think so.
It's a
No.
little baseball league I played at. All right.
You're really trying to find some connections there.
I was trying to see, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool, dude. So you've had a week here at Slam Week. I know we talked about, like, you guys have been at the Branch Ministries, the Bridge. I know you
Mhm.
guys helped out a guy who had, that leg in Tristan
Yeah.
had the leg injury and stuff, and you guys are helping him do some yard work and all those kind of things. Is there a service project that's really stood out to you this week that you're like, man, that was impactful. I really enjoyed that work.
Yeah. I like, what was it? The branch. That
The
was,
Branch?
I mean, especially the cooler. It was so hot and just got to be in there.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. What kind of? Can you tell us a little bit about what you did?
We like mostly cleaned a little bit. We did
Yeah.
cards. We like organized and
Okay,
such.
you like wrote cards or something
Yeah.
for people? That's cool. Do you know where the cards go to? Just some
It's
families that they're giving the.
like
That's right, because it's a food distribution. Is that right?
yeah.
The Branch, is that right?
Yeah.
Food
Mhm.
distribution, and they're just. Is this the one where they do all the backpacks, or was that the Bridge?
That was a bridge.
That was the Bridge.
Yep.
And did you guys do a ton of backpacks at the Bridge too?
I wasn't
For the school stuff?
assigned for that.
Oh,
We need
okay.
to
But
talk to Layton.
I
about
saw
that.
people who
Layton's
did.
did that. Yeah, Layton
Yeah.
had his hand raised.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. Well, maybe this Slam Week, like, what's been something that's really stood out to you, or maybe something that's really meant something that's impacted you this week? Maybe God's done something in your heart, or God's taught you something, or felt the Lord move in you in some way, or you can even testify, whatever it was. But what's been something you've really enjoyed this week?
I liked just going out for like 4 hours, just working.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause you just get to have so much fun.
yeah. Putting your work in, with
Yeah.
all your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part is really fun. You seem like you'd be really fun to work with too, like to be out in the service projects. Probably my biggest regret this week is I didn't get to go out with you.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Mm. Look at that.
Missed out.
Yeah,
You
no,
really
it sounds
did.
like it'd been
I
really
mean,
fun.
It would have.
The week's not over.
The week's not over. We have tomorrow.
Still
Yeah.
one more day.
Yep.
That's true. Maybe
If that's your
I
biggest
should go do
You
regret.
that.
should convince
If that's my
all of
biggest
them.
regret, I really should go do that, huh?
Convince them. Yeah. Go
I'll
ahead.
tell them. I just show up, dude.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta ask.
Come on.
All right.
You gotta ask.
More the
I
merrier.
gotta beg. I'll beg and plead. Well, that's cool, man. So you think you've had a good week?
Yeah.
Rock on, dude. I love that. Well, before we bring Layton, we're gonna have Layton come on here. Did you want to say anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
You think you're good?
Yeah.
I love
Levi.
having you on the
Love it.
podcast, dude.
You've been
Yeah.
awesome.
You've been rocking, bro. Thanks,
Sure.
Levi.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
everybody.
Bye,
All right.
y'all.
Bye. Now we got Layton.
Come on, Layton.
Oh yeah.
Way to go. Different colored shoes on.
Yeah,
Is that right?
that's absolutely right.
Now you have a pair, another guy who has the same. You guys.
yeah,
Oh, right,
we switched
okay,
this morning. I told him I had my whole shoe and sock off during worship because there was a cut on my foot and I wanted to see it,
Oh, yeah.
of course, because that's normal.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
So
um,
normal, so
And when I
normal.
put it back on, I was like, "Hey, do you want to switch shoes?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course." I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of course.
So
What you do?
I've
Right.
seen a style lately where people have been wearing completely different colored shoes.
I actually painted
Is
one
that
of my
right?
cleats.
Okay.
For soccer, I painted one of them was already black, and I painted the other one white, and I wore them for like big games. It was really cool.
all right,
Nice.
all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Levi ratted you out earlier. He was like super soccer star.
Yeah, bro.
Is this
Yeah.
true? You play? What school do you go to? Who do you play for?
So I go to Mount Juliet High School,
Okay.
actually, and I play for them. I played for them since freshman year.
Have you?
Um,
You've been starting since freshman year? Or what?
no, I was JV freshman year, and then I was split sophomore year, so I'd
Okay.
play both.
Okay.
But I play like every minute of JV freshman or sophomore
Sweet,
year.
dude. What position you play?
My favorite mainly to play is in the midfield.
Yeah.
But last season for school, I played forward, but I played like any of the forwards.
Okay.
But this year, I'm probably gonna play center back, so defense.
Oh,
All right,
nice.
really? So you can be everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah.
You don't have experience in everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you had to play, like, pick what's your favorite position, then
Definitely midfield.
definitely midfield.
Just 'cause you like to
I
run,
also
what?
like the midfield.
I
a lot.
I love
You do?
running.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
to
I
run.
like-
You get to control the
I wanna
ball.
be a defensive
You're
back.
really important transitioning from defense to offense.
Yeah, very.
Midfield, I am more fascinated with passes than I am with shots.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I like Messi. Is because he can't. Are you? If you had to pick, do you have a Messi Ronaldo opinion?
Well, I'm a Man United fan, but I do think
Man United fan. I get it. I get
yeah,
what you're
but I
saying.
do think Messi is better. I just think Ronaldo is.
I think we can.
We can just end there.
Yeah,
we're-
I think that's
we're
it.
done.
This episode's
All right,
over.
Claire, close it
You
up.
know, Ronaldo's still good. I think
He
Ronaldo
is super good. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
he's not
right.
good.
We're just
right.
comparing.
I think he's like that said. I think they agree. I think he's best on the planet. Messi's best in the universe. Something like that.
Yeah. Well, I think Messi's prime was like up here, and
Yeah.
Ronaldo's prime was up here.
Yeah,
And then over time, Ronaldo started going down.
yeah.
And I think Messi kind of stayed at
Stayed.
that.
Yeah.
So I think he's just
That's well
more
said.
consistent.
That is
That's
well
well
said.
said.
Yeah.
That was well
So,
said.
Mhm.
Hey, Messi's got him a little bit on age. Ronaldo's a little older.
Yes.
A little bit older.
Yeah.
But I will say for the difference between, I know this is a slam podcast, but we might name it Messi and Ronaldo and Levi. But I think that I think that Ronaldo is maybe one of the hardest working soccer players I've ever seen. Someone who has made himself basically get to that point where Messi's always had an insane amount of natural talent.
Yeah.
And I think it's a big difference.
That's also another big factor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's pretty cool, man. I love that you love soccer. Jordi Alba signed today for Inter Miami.
He did?
Yeah. So
That's
it's another
great.
big dub.
That's
Barcelona.
insane.
So it's like all just the Barcelona retirement crew is just all
Yeah.
getting into Inter Miami, and
We
so
did,
I'm
yeah.
really really excited about that. So go Inter Miami. I guess my new favorite team. Nashville SC obviously is
No,
my
Nashville
favorite
SC
team
all the way.
Yeah.
all the way.
Nashville SC
But
all the way.
then next is going to be Inter Miami.
Of course.
Yeah, it's gonna be everyone in the country.
Yeah.
True.
Their second
Maybe
favorite.
the
They
world.
they
Yeah.
have more followers than Inter Milan now, which is
Do they?
that's insane.
Says a lot.
Wow.
Yeah,
and
that's
then you have
crazy.
Pulisic who just went to AC Milan.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
they had
fun.
a friendly today and he bagged like 4 assists.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
It's a good signing.
All right, well, rock on, man. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about? I know you've already told us a little bit about yourself and playing soccer. Is that like been most of your high school career?
Yeah,
playing,
mainly high
soccer?
school. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you hoping to do soccer outside of high school? You want to go play for some school or something afterwards?
Yeah, right now I'm not like fully clear on what I want to do,
Yeah.
but like my plan is if I get a scholarship somewhere, I'll
Yeah.
Now,
probably
are you?
go-
Did you just graduate? You're going to your senior year.
I'm going into my senior
Yeah,
year,
okay.
Yeah.
so
Oh,
I
rock
still have
on,
a
dude.
year.
It's a good year then.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna have a lot of classes? It's gonna be crazy. Or you be pretty chill.
Well, I can graduate early, but then I can't
There
play
you go.
soccer.
Oh yeah.
But
so-
because I would have all my credits.
Yeah.
But so I'm taking like dance and like piano. So there's like,
I did that.
It's like-
I didn't do dance. I did like chorus. or
dude, that's
something.
pretty
Yeah.
fun, dude.
yeah,
I know,
I hope
I know
so.
some like NFL football players did like dance to help with their coordination.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
maybe there's something there. Do you know what kind of dance you're gonna do?
I have no idea. Apparently, well, whenever I've been in a PE class,
Yeah.
the dance class has been in there too, and they just
Yeah.
do what PE does. So that's
Okay.
what I'm kind of hoping.
Oh,
Hoping for, but
we call it
We gotta
dance,
send
but it's
this to your
basically just
PE coach,
PE.
your
Yeah.
PE teacher, and then dance. We send
I
this
will.
podcast
I
to
will
him.
say this man can dance.
Okay.
He's got
Yeah?
some good
Yeah, he
moves.
does.
All right.
All right, dude.
We
You
might
just
have to
dance
let-
as
we
a
might have to let
younger
Mitchell
kid
know
or
that.
something. You just always kind of had coordination.
I guess I'm coordinated.
Yeah, all right.
I don't
I love
know.
that.
You
Who are
know,
your inspirations? Michael Jackson.
I don't know.
I think he's everyone's inspiration. He was
Yeah.
always mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
I've
never
always tried to
danced
moonwalk,
publicly. I was
but I couldn't.
privately dancing in my bedroom,
that's what I would
like
do.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
But I'll never do it in public.
yeah.
But now you're going public.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, here
Maybe
we
we'll
are.
see you
This
on
is it.
America's
You heard
Got
it here
Talent,
first,
dude.
people.
We'll see you on
yeah.
America's Got Talent.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Leighton, tell us about some of your missions connection.
So I was born in Ireland.
Okay.
Lived there for about-
Really?
yeah.
Holy moly, dude! We got Italy, Ireland,
I know.
Lebanon, Tennessee.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
awesome.
All over.
That's
Um,
unbelievable.
Yeah, and the church that we're at now, my dad's a pastor at.
Yeah.
But my mom grew up in this church. Her parents helped like build the church, like they made
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
And what is it? I was born in Ireland. We
Yeah.
lived in Indiana after that, and then we lived in Miami for 5
Yeah.
years, and then we moved around here,
Yeah.
and then we moved back to Ireland for 3 more years. That was
Okay.
my 5th, 6th, and 7th grade year.
Yeah.
And then after Ireland, we moved to Kentucky for a year.
Wow.
And dude,
You bought
Ireland
some
compared to redneck Kentucky is
Yeah.
a huge difference. That
Yeah?
was a massive culture shock right there.
Was it?
Yeah, I was going from hearing people talk like something random and
Yeah.
to something way other random.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
just,
Yeah.
it was really funny. But
Yeah, very strong accents.
Oh, very,
both
yeah.
sides.
hmm
That's
Where
really
your parents were because they were doing ministry in Ireland, right?
Right,
Like running a
correct,
church
yeah.
kind of thing, or
yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, they were with the same company that Jacob was with, Team
Yeah.
Expansion.
That's
But my
neat.
dad would go and they'd go to. He wanted to. My dad mainly focused on, like not like places like Kenya,
Yeah.
but like more like the city places because
Sure.
there's almost just as much disconnection in the cities
Yeah.
than there are
yeah.
over in other
Yeah,
places like
sure.
in places like Uganda or something. But
Yeah.
and so he wanted to set up churches and just show people, the gospel
Yeah.
in places that you would expect it to be, but it's
It wasn't
not.
there.
Right.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
awesome, man.
were you
Mhm.
guys just kind of outside Dublin, or did you go to?
we lived in. So I was born in Dublin the first time that we lived there, and then we moved to Cork the second time.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
but that's like the biggest county.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't you
So.
just go to Ireland?
No, I went to Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Wow, man, I bet they
Yeah.
get that all the time from
Yeah.
like normal Americans. Like
Yeah, I think
when they
from
get
Americans,
Scotland
yeah,
and
they get-
Ireland
yeah.
just completely confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they all think it's on the same like land.
Landmass.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just
I
not.
think it
It
is
at
part
I
of
all.
the
think
UK.
I almost thought it was the same place,
Yeah, most people
and that's
do.
terrible.
But Ireland is a completely different like country.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Northern Ireland is on the
100%.
land of Ireland,
Right.
but it's not to do with Ireland at all. It's
Yeah.
just called
Oh.
Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
actually in the UK.
That's
It's
part of the UK.
it's
yeah.
separate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Learn some stuff
that's
here on this
It's very
podcast.
confusing.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah.
get a
It
map
is.
in here, man.
Yeah.
just to help us out.
Geography.
Do you have dual citizenship?
No, I was actually just asking my mom about this the other day. I was like, "Can I go? I want to go and get that." And
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like, "Well,
sure.
it'd be really difficult. The only way I would be able to get it is if I get like some kind of medical
Yeah,
degree, and then
yeah.
I would go and be like some kind of doctor over there."
Yeah.
Right.
So if I wanted to be like a physical therapist or something
Yeah.
for a sport, then I could go over there, or,
Okay.
and I could get it. But that's because I have a birth certificate
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
cool.
yeah,
Yeah. Makes it
Do you have you like that's really neat. Your parents have been in ministry your whole life and stuff.
Mhm.
Is that something you also are like inspiring to do? You're trying to figure out what it is God's wanting you to do.
I'm not sure yet. I don't know what
Thinking,
I want to do
praying.
after high school yet, and so
Yeah.
I'm still
I
trying
think
to
that's
figure
all
that
right.
out. Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that's
Mhm.
all right. I think,
Yeah.
a lot of times in your 20s, you're just trying to even figure that stuff out. Like as you're got to get there,
Right.
trying to figure out like what's the Lord wanting me to do. So you have so much energy. You
Mhm.
can put it towards a lot of things and just kind of figure out where God guides you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you feel a lot of pressure to decide now, or do you feel released of that pressure? To have to feel like, hey man, know what you want to do right now. Decide right now. Do you feel that?
Not really. My parents are very like, they're respectful of it, and they understand that I don't know what to do. They like
Yeah.
give me options,
Yeah.
and I mean,
Yeah.
recently they've been kind of saying like we need to go visit colleges because now's the time to do it,
Yeah,
of course.
sure.
But like I don't know what college I want to go to.
Yeah.
So right
yeah.
now the backup plan is barber school. 'Cause
Yeah.
Nothing
Oh,
else
yeah?
works.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
You do have nice hair too.
thank you.
You got good.
yeah.
You got a good do, man.
Yeah, I used to actually have a mullet, a long mullet.
Did you?
And it
he
was
How
absolutely
long? How long
killed
we
it.
talking?
Yes.
It was a good flow.
Was it?
It
Solid
was.
flow.
You had it like shaved here.
What happened?
yeah.
Your parents were like, "It's just time."
Oh well, my parents hated it the whole time I had it, but I rocked it. I
Yeah,
think
you
He did.
Yeah,
I
I can
loved
see it.
it.
I can
It was
see it, yeah.
awesome. But I don't know. I wanted to grow out my hair long,
Yeah.
and so I just cut it all off and start over.
Start over.
Got
Yeah.
So-
you. I actually grew my hair out all the way down to my shoulders and had like a long beard. Like
Really?
real long. Yeah, I looked.
I can't see
I don't
that.
know what I looked like, but man, I had real long beard. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a real long
You
beard. Well,
always
see,
like
look,
did-
with
you-
him,
You always did like a bun.
I got
thing?
glass. We've known each other for 20 years.
Yeah.
I got glasses for the first time 3 years ago. All right. I'd never had glasses in my life.
Mhm.
Day one, I put my glasses on. Day one of having my glasses. I'd known him for 17 years.
Yeah.
He comes up to me and goes, "Oh, you got some new glasses." I was like, "I've never had glasses. This is my first time." He goes, "What?" I was like, "First time I've ever worn glasses." He goes, I just remember you always with glasses. I think you've always had glasses on." I was like, "Dude, you've known me
I've
for
changed pretty- I've
17
changed pretty
years.
fast.
Not one time have I worn glasses."
Wow.
And that's what it's like being your friend.
I just assume the way you are today is the way you've always been.
Yeah, that is exactly what it is. That's some safety to that, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe some
I
security.
forget your past,
I appreciate
your
it.
checkered past.
Yeah.
Well, that's so cool, man.
What about
It's so
Leighton? What
neat you
about,
guys have the this is so cool. You guys have such strong histories.
Yeah, I love
and
that.
everything that's connected. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
That's why I love
It's
this
a small
podcast.
world. It is
Yeah.
genuinely
It
a
is.
small world.
Yeah, I
You
mean
learn so many
missions,
things.
missions world especially.
Oh,
Like, 'cause
yeah.
we've done a lot, so like we were like, oh yeah, we know these kind of people. That's why I was kind of
Yeah.
asking like who you went with, because
Yeah.
yeah, those people. Well, let's talk about Slam though this week.
Okay.
What were some things that stood out, and maybe some things you're going to take away?
I think today was kind of pretty cool
Mhm.
because today was, I mean, we went and worked on, I forget his names, but we went on and did mow the lawn and
Oh, Tristan.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Tristan. We
Swain
worked,
House,
we mowed his house or his lawn,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was, when we got there, I was like, oh, I mow my grass at home, so it's like I'll just mow. It's like,
Yeah.
so I volunteered to do it, and so I chose. I was like, yeah, can I mow? And forget his name.
Jared.
Jared was like, yeah. And so I mowed the front, and then it turns out it was too long, so I mowed it again.
the
Shorter.
blade
Yeah.
was too high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then I went I went to the back and like helped a lot, and
Yeah.
then when we were done, I had to mow the back, and
Yeah.
I was just, and as I was mowing the back, it was already kind of short, but I was like, I'm still gonna like kind of go and go over it just a little bit and see if
Yeah.
it does cut anything. And as I was cutting, I was like, I don't even think I'm cutting a single blade of grass here. It's like, but like the little blade of grass like that I was cutting
Yeah.
was like, even though it was so small, it was gonna be like a little bit of a help.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
no, like even though it was so tiny, it was gonna
Yeah.
be like
I get you.
impactful,
I get what you're saying.
and it was gonna be
Yeah.
like, it seems insignificant, but it was
Right.
like in the long run, it could be like another
Effective, yeah.
week
Yeah.
that he doesn't have to cut his grass.
Oh,
and it gives
yeah.
him more time to.
Yeah, I mean, he can't.
Deal.
He can't really move around a ton yet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that kind of work, I like how like it's the simplicity of things. Like there was one of some preacher I was hearing the other day. Worship was real loud, and the whole week, and it was like, I know worship was really loud the entire week, but the service that people do, even the smaller types of service people do, that is much louder than the worship, right? Or louder than the girls singing in the hallway right now.
Yeah.
They're real loud to us. We can hear them. It's completely fine. Slam podcast. We're live. We're wild. It's crazy.
Yeah, we don't care.
I felt like I had the NFL, ESPN commentators, all those crazy fans in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. But those actions of love like that, you can simply do at home, wherever you guys are going. Those
Mhm.
things are really loud.
Yeah.
They really do have that real true like ripple effect to just genuinely love one another. It really has an impact on a person.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think the thing that you're also bringing up, which is really good, is that all we can do is be obedient.
Yeah.
That's all we can do. So if we're the judge for like, man, I'm not doing something unless my level of service is hitting this.
Yeah.
You don't know. We don't
Yeah,
know those
right,
things. It's like
right.
all we can do is what God tells us to do, which is like based on the Good Samaritan stories, like take care of the people that come across our path.
Yeah.
And that's what we can do.
Yeah.
We can hardly do more than that,
Right,
you know,
right.
but that's what we can do. And we can recognize like God has to do the rest. And there's some
Yeah.
comfort and safety
Yeah.
in that. Be like, we're just going to obey.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
And I think sometimes that's such a good point, because I think sometimes we're very consumer society.
Mhm.
Amazon, I was looking for stuff today, and you get a million options.
Mhm.
So I think we're just used to like wanting to have like a bunch of options and go like, I like that one the best. And
Yeah.
we can even do that into the types of service we provide someone, or the types of service we want to be a part of. Rather than seeing the need that's right before us, we see it, we can go like, that one's not big enough.
Yeah.
That one's not good enough. So I just want to scroll past that one and see if I can find another one.
Right.
And instead of that, I love that's what you're saying. Like we can just, obedience is where it starts, and you guys are doing that.
Yeah.
And it has a very loud impact to be able to do that. It's really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Jacob, what would you say? Like, what's something you've been really proud of with your group this week? Like at Slam Week, like what's something that's really stood out to you for the youth? They can look at this later on and watch and be like, this is what Jacob thinks
That's
about.
what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is watching them all interact with each other and take care of each other.
Yeah.
This is like the first time that I'm leading a group together, and they've made it very easy and fun,
Nice.
which is great.
Yeah.
But it's cool to watch them serve together.
Yeah.
It's cool to watch them interact with each other. Some of the kids that are here with us don't attend our youth group, and so it's cool to just watch everyone
Yeah.
welcome those who are new, and
Yeah.
to just bring them alongside
Right,
with us in this
right.
journey. So very, very proud of you guys.
Yeah.
And if you guys watch this later, I'm proud of you. So
Trust it, dude. Trust
just
it.
trust it.
We can
Yeah.
send them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, it's so comforting when you're in such an unfamiliar place.
Yeah.
To know you're coming into a place that's safe.
Mhm.
Come into a place people want to accept you and love you and care for you.
Yep.
And that your youth group provides that. Again, that's the things that I think we take for granted. We don't realize that really is a true impact on someone.
Mhm.
And I know my dad performed last night. My dad's a magician, and he came and performed and told his testimony, his story. But his change to coming to know God and to really ended up impacting me and my brother and my my sister, my family.
Yeah.
That stuff carries on. And it was on the other side of his cousin.
Yeah.
Taking the time to let him stay with him.
Mhm.
Like a very simple act, nothing too crazy.
Mhm.
And then the amount of impact that's had, further on is quite incredible.
Generations.
Impacted generations. And the simple things that your youth group can do to say someone brand new can come in and welcome them, be kind to them.
Yeah.
We just don't understand the impact that's going to
Right.
have.
Mhm.
That's why I think Jesus is just love one another.
Right.
Golly,
He
dude.
does do that.
Yeah.
I think
Just
your
love
family's
each
so
other.
cool.
Oh,
like genuinely, like after last night, I was like, dude, this is just like the most random, awesome family ever.
Yeah.
Because it's like
I
your dad's a
agree.
magician,
Yeah.
was a clown.
Yeah.
Your brother's like famous.
Yeah,
You're a
comedian.
pastor, which is also cool.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know what your sister does, but it's probably something
She's
awesome
super
as well.
cool. Yeah.
Something cool,
But,
yeah.
She works for my brother. She's a foster mom. She's wonderful, and she's a mom. She's a mother and a wife, and she's done like veterinarian work for the longest time, and then she was X-ray tech for the longest time.
Dang,
She's
there
very
you go.
smart.
There you go.
She's
That's
very
cool.
very smart, and then now she works for my brother and does he's like his executive assistant or personal assistant. I don't know what she calls it. One of those
sister.
things. Yeah, and takes care of her foster. She took in a foster kid at 3 months old, and now 3.
I mean, the fact that
Does
your
a great
wife's a
job.
midwife too, that also adds to the humor.
Celesta is
Yeah.
a midwife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, that's more of the drama.
That's true.
I do have to say, the beginning of the week when I heard your last name, I was like, I know
Yeah.
that name.
Dude,
I
me
don't
too.
know
Oh,
why.
Margotzi, yeah.
And then whenever you said on stage, like, does anyone recognize me? I was like, no.
I love that.
But then it
I love
clicked. It
Somebody,
clicked.
recognized
I was like,
me.
oh, it's Nate Bargat, because I knew he's from this
Yeah,
area.
yeah,
I heard his special. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, we're moving to Mount Juliet.
And I know he did a
And,
special, but he had to have a mic in order to do that, and I handed him that mic
Did you really?
And,
Really?
one of the-
Derek.
in one of those specials. So just to say, a lot of his popularity and how good he is due to that
I think that's
fact that
irrefutable
no one
evidence.
would have heard him.
No,
Not a
there's
single-
no one else that could have done that.
At least that last one.
Are you at all of his shows?
I'm in that one. There's pictures in the other ones. But in that,
You're saying there's pictures. There's evidence out there. I'm there.
But I in that one he was so nice. We
swear
went out
he's my
to
brother.
Arizona, and then I got to hang out backstage and all those kind of things. It's so fun. And he allowed me to be the guy that handed him the mic when he walked on stage and stuff like that. So you'll see it. Hello World, Amazon Prime.
Did you
All
have
right,
a
guys.
moment
At the
though where
beginning.
you're like, I'm not gonna hand it, I'm just gonna go up?
Like run up on stage.
Be like, hey everybody!
Not at all, dude.
Nothing.
Oh,
I was in my position before Nate was. Like I was so nervous about handing him this mic. I was like, we need to hand it. I need to hand it with my left hand. I need to hand it with my right hand or my left hand so it's not a weird or turn out with my back. Like I overthought the whole thing. But I mean, I was sitting there for 30 minutes just waiting
Waiting for your
for
turn.
Nate to come up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a big deal. I absolutely loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you try to like make him laugh when you handed the mic, like a little inside
I
joke or something?
man, I
You didn't
was
want to bring
like-
up risk or anything.
Yeah, I didn't want to I didn't want to ruin anything. Yeah. I
that's
didn't
fair.
want to like them
I'm
to
better
be
at
like,
risk.
hey, that was their
Here you
best
go.
show you've ever done, but your brother ruined it all.
Yeah.
We need to do it all over again.
that's
That would be terrible. He has to do 2, and then that's how they work
Oh,
it.
well,
You do 2 in the
inside-
same night, different audiences.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So then you can edit it.
Yeah.
How the jokes go. Yeah. Anyways, thanks guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah.
that compliment
That was fun,
about my
guys.
family. I appreciate it. New Heart Christian Church.
Yeah.
Lebanon, Tennessee.
Lebanon, Tennessee.
You guys are fantastic. I love.
Yeah,
Were you the
sounds
one
fun.
wearing the Vanderbilt jersey?
I was.
Yeah.
Rock on, bro.
Yeah, my hand was
There you
on
go.
Mitch's chest.
That's right.
I
Yes,
haven't
I
watched
was.
that hand since.
Mitchell's our late night guy,
Yeah.
and he makes an impression immediately.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he does.
immediately.
And your dad also took my $20.
And
He gave it back.
He
though.
gave it
Yeah,
back.
you had a week, dude.
I did have a week.
Yeah.
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 An
That's
interesting week.
All right. Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
God
so
bless
much.
you guys.
Absolutely.
You guys are bomb. Thank you.